Hey, hello guys. Hello everyone. Hmm. Hello guys. Hello everyone. Today, my name is Akirke Daibek, of course, and today I'm going. Hello guys. Hello everyone. My name is Akirke Daibek, and today we will going through this topic. Oh God, let me show you the presentation itself. So the lesson topic it is passive voice. This is the grammar topic. Okay, so I think you probably hear about that topic, passive voice, because it is commonly used by everyone, I would say. Uh, and okay, so let's start our lesson. So, I think you have to be sure with it because passive voice is essential for clear communication. It allows the focus to shift from the doer of the action to the action itself. This technique is often used in writing where the result is more important than the subject. This is the overview of our topic. Okay, how we can identify the passive voice. So, if you study the passive voice, you have to be known with the formula, with the structure. If you see somewhere this structure, you can be probably sure that it is the passive voice. A passive voice typically includes a form of to be plus the past participle. And second, focus shift. You have to look for what received the action instead of who performs it. And here we can see the example. Let's read it. The letter was written by John. Shifts focus to the letter. So the letter was written by John. We can't say just the letter was written. That's all. But we have to add. We, if we need to add, yes, we add by this preposition by. But we also can say that John just write a letter. But for us, the letter is more important than John. It's more important than the doer, right? So we put this action in the first place. The letter was written by John. Okay, in a few seconds, I will going to teach you how to use the structure. um, in this presentation, we can see the differences between active and passive voices. And let's read the examples. In the active voice, we say, John wrote the letter. And here, the subject performs the action. The subject is John, right? And the action is write. Or the second form, it is wrote. So in a daily life, we say that yes, John write the letter, John do this. We probably speak with the direct speech, right? But in a passive voice, for us, the action is much more important than the doer, than the subject. So we again put the letter in the first in the first part of the sentence, the letter was written by John. We can demolish this part by John because it is not necessary. For us, it is important that the letter was written, that's all. But if we need to do additional information, we can add by John. The key differences here it is active voice is direct, while passive voice can be more formal. So active voice is direct. What does it mean? Like in a daily life, you use probably active voice, I would say, because we all humans, we all prefer to speak simple, not to, you know, like different with some speech or to had this our speech or something like this. So we speak with styro speech, right? But the passive voice used usually in a formal, in a business conversations or in the academic fields. So passive voice can show your level of English, can present your ability to use English language properly. So I have to be sure that you learn this grammar. Formula of passive voice again. The basic structure is subject or the doer, plus form of to be and plus past participle. Subject, it can be I, you, we, they, he, she, it, or maybe someone's name, who knows. And form of to be, it is in the present tense. It is also divided by the different tenses. In the present tense, we say am is are. In the past tense, we say was and were. In the future, we say will. In the past perfect, we say had been. In the present perfect, we say has been, and etc. This is the forms of to be. And past participle, or in other words, it is the third form of the verb, or the right, or the right verb with the ed ending. Okay, let's look at the example. The cake was eaten by the children. In a direct speech, we will say, the cake, oh my god, no, no, no. The children eat the cake. That's all, right? That's all. But in a passive voice, we have to show our level of English, and that is why we use the passive voice. The cake was eaten by the children. By the children, this part of the sentence we can just just move out, because it is not necessary for someone. But if we are like interested, if we curious about that, we can add this information by the children. So for us, the most important part of the sentence it is the cake was eaten. The action it is eaten, the subject it is the cake, and that's it. Variations, I already mentioned that they were responsive to be adapted to different tenses. Okay, let's look at another examples of the passive voice. The first example, the house was built in 1817. How we say in a direct? Um, the house was built in 1870, right? Or someone built this house in 1817. Here, guys, we can add this information. The house was built in 1817 by some constructors, or by the government, or by the funded some organizations. But this is part not necessary for us. We don't need this part of information. For us, it is important that the house was already built in 1870, but who built it, how it built it, or where it is built, it is not important for us. It is not necessary, okay? So here we emphasize the history. The next example. The award was won by the student. Here we already mentioned by the student. And here we also focus on the achievement only. We not focus on a student. For us, it is important that this award was won. Okay? Let's imagine we are in a school, so a lot of people, a lot of children, and a lot of teachers are pinning the hopes for us in order to get the best results in a competition, maybe, or in a how it say in a tournament, maybe. Yeah. So we win the award, or let's say we won. Doesn't matter. We won the award. We bring it to the school, and the whole school is watching only award. This school is just don't pay attention for us because we was who won it, right? But for them, what is is much more important than we. So here we also use the passive voice. The award was won. Okay, I hope you understand. Let's read the next example so that you can understand it fully. The book was published by the author, okay, by the author. And here we showcase their work. The book was published. We can say that author published the book. It is in a diverse speech. It is in an active voice, but we diverse it's the to the passive voice. Yeah, the book was published by the author. We can also demolish this part by the author, so we can say also the book was published. That's it. So when to use the passive voice? When we need to emphasize the action, when the action is important than the doer, okay, than the subject. Um, I can also read the examples, but I think it is not necessary for you guys because I hope you understand. It is really simple. The second the second point it is anonymity. When the doer is unknown or irrelevant, we use the passive voice. You can say that this city was built by someone, by some countries maybe, or by some cataclysms, but it is not necessary for us. The fact that this city is exists is important for us. That's all. But who does it, when does it, and where does it? It is not important, okay? And the third situation when we use the passive voice, it is formal writing. In formal settings, passive voice can add professionalism. We use it in academics goals, or in a job, or in conversations, or in an interview. I know any professional field where we you can. Oh my God, sorry guys, I'm a little bit tired. Um, when we use this professionalism. Yeah, I hope this. Okay, let's move forward. So the key takeaways. Structure matters, yes, of course. Know the basic formula for effective writing. Okay, guys, let's revise all the things. The formula of passive voice is a subject plus form of to be and plus what else? The third form of V3 of the verb. Yeah, or the right verb with the ing ending. Next, context is key. Choose passive voice wisely based on your intent. Okay? And the third one, it is practice. Practice makes lots of things good. Recognizing and using passive voice improves writing skills. So, guys, in order to enhance your level English, you have to you have to learn a lot of grammar, a lot of advanced words, a lot of vocabulary. That's it. So, a lot of things. But one of the part of this studying, it is the grammar passive voice. I hope you guys already can how you say interfere in yourself. So yeah, I would say that it is cool. If you can learn this passive voice, and everything will be fine, everything will spill easily. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You understand me? Okay, guys, I hope this lesson was useful for you. See you next time. Goodbye.